What's up? How you doing? Today we're gonna be talking crazy crappie line. Roll that intro. Now in our crazy crappie line, we have 3 colors currently in 4-pound and 6-pound. We have clear, we have chartreuse, and we have flow pink. Now what are some of the benefits of each and why would I use them in different applications? I'm gonna tell you. Clear is a simple generic color that works for most applications. Obviously when it hits the water, it's gonna be completely clear. Also, in some occasions, if you're like me, hard for you to see it too. But it is relatively invisible under the water and works well in most occasions. Clear. Some of the benefits of clear is literally from the top of the water to all the way the deepest depth. If you were to take a scuba diver, let's say, and go under the water and try to trace at what point that line gets the most invisible, it's gonna be consistently invisible for the entire duration of the depth. Next up is gonna be chartreuse. Now, it is much easier to see for us with the glasses
and the bad eyesight,
which makes it very easy to spot line movement. Now back to that scuba diver analogy, at about 5 to 10 feet, it kind of blends into that hue of water. Now we're talking on average, not super clear, so something that's a little bit stained. And as you go deeper, say 15 foot plus, it's gonna start to become dark and be more visible. But the chartreuse does blend really well in muddy and murky water. Being high vis, it's easy for us to see as well. And last but not least, our flow pink. Flow pink appears dark in the water. It also appears invisible at about 15 feet as its maximum performance as far as visibility is concerned. I like to use it mostly in darker, more stained water because it has a tendency to blend in a little more.
It's also super cute.
By the way, another thing that the pink is good for is keeping zombies away. They hate them. That was stupid. So our crazy crappie line comes in 550 yard rolls. So you get quite a bit of line on this spool here. Not only is this line really high vis, obviously considering chartreuse and pink, but it also has extremely low memory. Now when dealing with a monofilament line, it tends to be a little more forgiving on a stretch. Now if you get a big fish on, it'll stretch it out to the point where it wants to coil. But for a nylon infused monofilament, I don't think you're gonna find a better one on the market. This product is awesome.
Link in description.
The monofilament also has some benefits as far as floating on top of the water. So if you're throwing like top water presentation baits or a situation where you want to see the bite of a floating line, you cast your jig out and it sinks down to the bottom. Your line has a tendency to want to float up top. So as you're popping that line, you can watch your line and see little minute movements. If you see a litlittle bite, you'll see it on the surface of the water.
Obviously there's no waves or anything.
Calm day.
So a nylon infused monofilament is perfect in those situations where you want to spot the line. Now remember, if you're like me and you have the bad vision, you'll want to go with something a little more high visibility. A good all-around option though is the clear. Now a lot of you guys have been asking,
Rick, I want to see that line in like a 10 pound, a 12 pound, maybe even a 15 pound.
It's coming, baby, it's coming.
We're gonna be launching the line in 10, 12, and 15 pound here very soon in clear. Now, a little tip here, when you're dealing with monofilament, it has a little bit more of a softness to it. Now, when I say softness, I don't want you to jump back and think that it's not gonna work or be strong enough for a fish. That's not the case. What I mean by that is if you use your teeth and you bite it and you're trying to thread it into a very small eyelet, say a 1/32 ounce or even smaller, 4 mil, 5 mil tungsten ice heads, or even your small profile ice jigs, you're gonna wanna make sure that the cut of your line is extremely sheared. What I mean by that is that there's no crimped, mashing, or mushing of the line to get it into the eyelet. What I'd recommend in this case is our ultimate fishing scissor. Not only does it have a number of other features, but it has a really good scissor on the bottom. It's super handy, lightweight. You can clip the line really easily and it provides that nice straight sheared off section of line to feed it through your desired bait.
Link is in the description.
Hey, I hope that was useful to you. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment fishing line in the comment section below. If you want to see our spooling system video, click here. If you want to see how to remove a fishing hook from your finger, click here. If you haven't subscribed yet, click right down here to subscribe. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, ring the bell to get all the notifications, share it to your favorite friends, and we will see you on the next one.